My name is Sandy Montgomery. I attend Specs Howard, and I'm part of DMA 2N17. I attended Specs Howard because I just wanted to advance my skills. So I thought attending Specs Howard and getting the school backing would help me further my career as a videographer. And that's why I came to Specs Howard. Well, I have two favorite Adobe programs that I had interest in, and that is Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop. I like Adobe Premiere because, you know, it's the bread and butter of videos. You know, that's where you edit your footage, that's where you add your audio, and essentially that's where your story comes to life. I like Photoshop because I have a passion for graphics and creating graphics. I also was told by my classmates that I can draw a little bit, so that's why I kind of fell in love with both of those. I have done some freelance work. I shot a wedding for a client, and that was actually like one of the greatest experiences I had because it gave me hands-on experience in the field, and I actually learned the camera that I had just bought on set. It showed me so many different things. It allowed me to mess up and make the corrections and learn from it. And at the end of the day, I was able to put out a good piece, and the client actually liked it. You know, it received 1,400 views on Facebook, and that kind of boosted my confidence up to say, you know, maybe you can do this. And it pushed me to take on more work. Is there anything I would want to tell a student that wanted to attend Specs Howard? I would say follow your dream. If this is your passion, always push forward, follow it, and see it to the other side. And you will come out pretty proud of yourself, taking that first step forward.
My name is Danielle Barton, and I'm a student at Specs Howard School of Media Arts, and I'm in the program of DMA 2N17. What brought me to Specs Howard was, I always had a feeling that I was part of the music industry. I grew up in music, gospel, rap, R&B, and I always had a visual outlook, as you say. So I wanted to learn how to edit videos. While I was attending Specs Howard, they gave us the opportunity to learn how to use Adobe Premiere, which I didn't know anything about Adobe Premiere. I didn't know anything about editing software, audio, Photoshop, anything like that. So when I had the opportunity to learn Adobe programs, I really fell in love with Premiere Pro and After Effects, and a little bit of Photoshop. Premiere Pro is basically an editing software, whereas your bread and butter, where you put together your stories. And then, of course, I love my After Effects because that's where all the cool slides and wow popness comes from. And I really like online work because I can take my time, and it's on my time. So that's how I will mainly continue my education, and of course, reaching out to other fellow filmmakers to get some insight and shadow and teach me things that sometimes the Adobe Premiere or After Effects can't teach me.
My name is Mel McCoy. I attend Specs Howard, and I'm part of the DMA 2N17 class. What brought me to Specs Howard was I figured it's a technical school, and they help you with learning the camera, the shots that you need, the type of angles that you need, and I heard it's a pretty good school for that field to get into. My dream job would be working for a professional sports club, being a cameraman. I want to be in like the middle of the huddle, preferably the Lions, possibly the Detroit Pistons. Heated game, fourth quarter, 20 seconds left. They call timeout. I want to be holding the camera in the middle, capturing all that, the heated battle. I would tell them, follow your dream, gotta have passion for it. Learn as much as you can, because the year flies by. Try to soak as much as you can up, and listen to the instructors.
My name is Robert Brisker. I attend Specs Howard, and I'm a part of the DMA 2N17 class. My favorite Adobe program would most likely be After Effects, because I grew up watching all the cartoons and animations stuff on Adult Swim, and I saw how that stuff was put together, and it always shocked me at how creative they were with their cartoons. So now that I'm learning how to build those on my own, I could definitely see myself learning more about that process and making my own animated shorts or just something to catch people's eye and wow them. I was speaking to somebody who wanted to become a student. I tell them, come in here with an open mind to learning. Don't come in here thinking you know it all. Just come in ready to figure out something new in life. To our great student success, I've been given a lot of opportunities at Specs Howard for internships. Some of them paid, some of them non-paid, but at this point, I'm just ready to start somewhere to build on the knowledge that I've attained at Specs and see where that takes me in life. Oh man, totally want to break the fourth wall and just say, it's been great working with all y'all, to be honest. This is our last project, so I hope it comes out well in editing.
My name is Sean Bowman. I'm a student here at Specs Howard. I'm part of the DMA 2N17 class.
One of my favorite Adobe programs to use is Adobe Premiere. I like Adobe After Effects. I think that if I spend enough time with the After Effects software, I can get pretty cool with it. And I'm excited to see what different type of things I can come up with that.
I think one of the main struggles that I faced as a student here at Specs Howard was pretty much prioritizing time. And because I work a full 9-to-5 job, sometimes it's difficult to try to get off of work and make it right to class on time. Especially when the weather changes and we got snowstorms and icy roads and those type of things, and sometimes you just want to make sure you make it safe if you make it at all. So sometimes just trying to get from work and get to class and be on time every single time has been probably the biggest struggle for me, because being on time was one of the biggest things that was important to me. As I graduated, I wanted to make sure I had a good record.
My name is Sylvester Foster, and I'm a student at Specs Howard, and I'm a part of the DMA 2N17 program. My favorite Adobe program is Premiere, and Premiere is just the foundation for editing any videos. I do have a love for Photoshop, but I'm still learning and growing and learning Photoshop, but Premiere has been something that I fell in love with. Yes, I have done numerous projects, freelance work. I did purchase my own equipment. And I've also done a lot of videography work for my current job, which is at AT&T. My advice to any person who would want to attend Spec Howard is, before you decide to attend the school, make sure that the media industry is something you want to be in. Because if you come here and you're not sure this is a field you want to be in, it'll be a waste of your own time.
I just wanna be